Dozen independent financial advisors, along with the BBC's personal finance experts at the Buchanan Galleries shopping centre in Glasgow. Well, SImon Gompertz is there for us now. Simon, we've been digesting a lot of these unemployment numbers, so what's on people's minds over there?
Well, as you say, we're in the middle of Glasgow. We've had hundreds of people coming through. We've got queues to see the financial advisors. Interestingly enough, a lot of people are asking about their savings and investments, and some about their debts, and obviously with the unemployment figures going up, that's a particular worry as well. So let me introduce you to some of the expert advisors here, two of them, Becky Bowden-Wiltz and David Braithwaite. And Becky, if I can start with you, what sort of questions have you had about debt?
We've had various questions. The one that's come up quite often today is about statute barred debts and how long lenders can pursue you for a debt and when they become out of time.
And what is the answer to that?
The answer is, if you're in Scotland, it's 5 years. If you're in England, it's 6 years.
We have been talking today about the jobless rate, a big worry for a lot of families.
Yeah.
If you do lose your job and you're worried about your debts, what should you be thinking about?
The first thing is to get advice, obviously, National Debt Line, Citizens Advice Bureau, the Consumer Credit Counselling Service, and also remember that not all of your debts are equally important. You need to make sure that you keep up with your rent, your mortgage, your council tax. Those are more important than, say, your credit card, your store cards or your personal loans.
Right, Becky, thank you very much indeed. David, you're more on the savings and investment side. So give us an example. Have you managed to save anyone any money?
We've managed to make them a little bit more money. We had a couple just earlier on who had about £45,000 in ISAs, but the rate they were getting was about 0.5%. I've suggested they actually move it to something nearer paying 3%. They're actually be better off a year by about £1,200.
So you've saved them £1,200?
Saved them £1,200. I said to them, what would you actually do with that money? So we booked 2 more holidays. So it's fantastic, and people are going away smiling and getting advice. And I found someone's pension for them earlier on as well.
What was the question there?
Well, she had a final salary pension that she'd left when she worked for a bank some 15, 20 years ago, and thought that because she'd left, she wasn't therefore entitled to the pension anymore. Given her the pension tracing service number, she's going to ring them up and she'll be getting about 11/60 of her final salary.
So in money terms, that could be quite a lot.
It's a significant amount of money because she hasn't actually got much pension other than that, and she thought she'd lost it.
So those are some examples of people actually making money out of coming here.
Yeah.
We had a similar roadshow a few months ago, and have you seen a change in tone, the sort of questions that people are asking?
Oh, definitely. I mean, in February, we were in Manchester, it's mainly people who've seen their investments decline, they're worrying about what to do. Here, it's not so much of that. It's more about their savings and trying to wring every last drop of interest that they can out of their ISAs and instant access accounts. Not so many people so worried this time, so maybe we're seeing a glimmer of hope, possibly. I don't know.
Low interest rates, a big worry for savers. When are they going to go up again?
Well, who knows? I'm thinking that it's probably going to stay around this level for about 6 months, and then maybe we start seeing things step up. But it's good news for mortgage borrowers, obviously.
Becky, a final word for you. A change from a few months ago with people's worries, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, when we did the radio show previously, there were a lot of people talking about unemployment, not knowing how to cope with their debts. Doesn't seem to be as many people this year, so yeah, maybe things are on the up.
Maybe a sprinkle of hope there. Thank you very much indeed, both of you. That's it for the moment. The roadshow is staying open until 6 o'clock this evening, so there's a lot more advice to be given out. But just for now, it's back to you.
Thank you very much, Simon. That's Simon and an expert in Glasgow. If by the magic of